I started collecting Paperclip Shapes ones about 20, 30 years ago. I don't remember what the first one was. I think it was a heart-shaped one. I thought, what a lovely idea. And sometime later, I've got a compendium like this to show you. In fact, all sorts of weird shapes. But it did occur to me after about the first 10 years that you can really make a paper clip into any shape you like. You just bend the wire and into any shape you like. And I had a similar opening and disappointment with teapots when I saw the first teapot ever shaped like a cottage. And then a year or two later in a teapot shop, loads and loads and loads and loads of designs. I thought, yes, you can make a teapot in any shape you like, and you can bend a paperclip into any shape you like. So it's a bit of derivative stuff, and I don't look at them too hard, but just as a quick look at what I've looked at historically, I still do them occasionally. This one, for instance, which I passed around a chamber choir I live with, is a musical one, looking like a treble or a musical clef, which is quite nice. It sits on the paper like that, and I've got it on the top position here, in fact, up here. And the back of the ship is an ordinary, as you see, but that looks like a musical clef. The second one is a much more attractive thing altogether. It's some ducks. Now that's very, very charming, actually. I think that's a very nice one. When it sits on top of the paper, well, it's going to be a little bit further in, but it looks like this one here, this yellow one. It's very sweet indeed. Then I came across one which is really a bit bizarre because they call it gem clips. What do they mean by gem? Well, here it is. It's two of them. There's an orange one and a blue one. And how could that be a gem? I really don't quite understand that. Perhaps you can explain it to me. But anyway, those are called gem clips, apparently. But they are paper clips and gems. There's only one of these I found, which is, of course, a bone clip. It looks like a dog's bone. So that's quite sweet. And we had a little search through a few years later, and I came across a nice little card, I think from America, called themselves kitchen paper clips. Card like this. 2007 this was. And these are in the shape of, here we go, knife, fork and spoon. Knife, fork and spoon. They're paper clips. You back at them as a paper clip. And yet you put them on. Well, the idea it started to occur to me, and they certainly make a fuss about it, is this isn't for keeping papers together. It could be for that, but it's also for putting in the cookery book as a marker. And that's what many of these really are designed to do, I think it is. More recently, I've come across some lovely ones from Worldwide who I've known for years who made a series of bicycle clips. And these are definitely intended to be little markers in books. I've got one here, which is a black one down here at the bottom, acting as a paper clip. But it's really I think a marker. And then a very nice series, also from the same company, was the digits from 0 up to 9. And I've got two of them here. I've taken two out there to show the 5 and the 9, which sit into the same. And the back of it is, well, you can see it's paper clips. And I think these ones are really intended to be markers. This first one, incidentally, the O is a bit of a cheat because actually it's an absolute normal paperclip. no work needed to that one, but the other ones all need definitely work to give them shapes and so on. So I'm beginning to feel that I don't want to be collecting too many more paperclips because they're completely endless. There's so many designs you can make from it, and I start to look for something a little more original. And I think possibly on the next little video I'm going to go back to at least one paperclip, which is actually a design, but it's got a very clever idea to it, and that's what I shall concentrate on, rather than just ones which are shaped. Still, if you want to collect something, you can certainly collect them, and you can put them into a stamp album with little pockets showing each of the shapes, and I think you'll probably reach 1,000 or more if you keep going for a few years. Have a go.